Good morning, my YouTube friends. This morning, this is Miss V in the kitchen. This morning, I'm actually cooking some green bananas with dumplings, and I'm going to be doing some fried fritters. But before all of that, please, guys, make sure that you like, subscribe, and also turn on your notification button so that you can always know when I'm in the kitchen. So as of right now, my bananas is on the stove, and those are the green bananas. And right now, then I'm making these dumplings, making the dumplings, and also, like I said, I'm going to be doing some Jamaican plantain fritters. And for those of you who like your fried plantains, I promise you are going to like the fritters even more. It have a very good flavor taste to it. So if you like your fried plantains, I promise you, you are going to love your the plantain fritters even more. So I'm making the dumpling, and this right here, y'all, is just literally, this is just flour, some cornmeal, and a little bit of salt and water. Make the dough, and that's it, y'all. So and this is I guess brunch, late breakfast. I went for my run this morning, and I got back, and y'all, I am hungry. So I said, you know what? Let's do it Jamaican style this morning for breakfast. So, or for brunch, like I say, it's getting late. So these are the dumplings, and as you can see, the bananas is already boiled, and those are the green bananas, y'all. A lot of time, when I do my bananas, a lot of the comment is banana, and I think people is mixing up the ripe bananas with the green bananas. Two different things, y'all. And also the bananas and the plantains, two different things also. A lot of people usually mix the two up, but they're two different. So I'm just making my dumplings right now, and then after the dumplings, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with the fritters. And again, this is just water, a little bit of salt, and some cornmeal for your dumplings. I just make the dough. You know, I'm just making that. Then I know my kids and I, we love the roll up also, so I'm going to do a few of the roll up ones. And that's looking pretty good. And all I do, I just put I don't think I put any salt, and I'm going to add just a little bit of salt. Because if not, your dumplings and your banana, if they're fresh, it don't taste right. But all I did is add a little bit of, you can add a little bit of olive oil, or you know, whatever oil you use, just put a little bit in the water. And you all, this right here, I promise you, this is for me and my son and my daughter. And I promise you, this is going to be one eating, y'all. Literally one eating. I have a greedy bunch live in my house, y'all. They take from their auntie Grayson. Okay, so this is the last dumpling I'm going to make and put in here. And then I'm going to start the fritters, the plantain fritters. Okay. So while this cook, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna get the pan ready for the fritters. Sit this over here. Cover this up. Don't want it to boil over, y'all. Wash my hands. And also, y'all, let me show you. This is so this is the banana. This is the banana peel, the green banana. So this is what I peel and put in there. So the banana seed is actually out of it. So this is the green banana, y'all, not the ripe bananas. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get the fritters started. I'm gonna put this over here, turn this on. Can you see right here? Okay. And this is the the plantain. And make sure y'all, when you buy your plantains, you don't necessarily want to get the plantain this with all this dark right here. If it's overripe, y'all, it won't taste right. And then really, if it's overripe, when you peel into it, the plantain won't be good. So you want to have like this right here. This right here is like a perfectly ripe plantain, in my opinion. Perfectly ripe plantain. And as you can tell, I'm going to use this one because this one has quite a few dark spots on it. I'm going to use that one. That means this one is going to go bad before the others. I'm just going to peel it. Okay, so I'm going to get a fork. And all I'm going to do is just kind of crush it, y'all. Let's get a fork and kind of crush it up. And I actually made this for my husband maybe a week or so ago, and he told me, he said he actually rather this more than the fried plantain by itself, y'all. So I just use a fork and just crush it. Also, one thing that you can add, you can actually, if you like your onions, you can actually put some diced onions in it. You can dice your onions and you can put your onions in. I really do not like onions, y'all. If I was cooking since I'm just cooking for me and the kids this morning, I'm not going to add any onions to it. But if I was doing this for someone or a customer, I would definitely, add my onions. So, and then I'm going to add just a little bit of salt, not a lot. Just a little salt, a little black pepper. And also, y'all, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons flour. And then I'm just going to work it in. Just going to work the flour into the plantain. Just work it in until all that flour mixture is gone. And while my pot is getting hot, I'm going to pour my grease in. Okay, so I'm going to continue. And you don't have to add anything else like liquid or anything like that, because the plantain, because it's ripe and soft, it already has, enough moisture in it. So all you're doing is just mixing out that flour. Mix that flour out. And like I said, you don't need too much flour, y'all. I haven't done it yet where I put too much flour in it. I don't know how it tastes if there's too much flour. But I'm pretty sure, you don't want too much flour in it, So, and as you can tell, it's going. There it is right there. So all that flour is gone. And as soon as the oil is ready, I'm just gonna start using my spoon and spoon it in. And that's it, y'all. So that's it. That's it right there. Okay, get that ready. And while that's cooking, I'm gonna put just a little bit of salt in my pot over here. Okay. So this right here is my dumplings and my green banana. And then some fried plantain fritters. Wet. The mackerel, y'all. This is straight Jamaican style this morning, y'all. So for those of you who are asking, what is this? I guess it's some kind of fish, but it's called mackerel, and it's canned, and it's in tomato sauce. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add my mixture. Like I said, you just spoon it in, and the grease is ready. Gonna spoon it in, and you're gonna make sure, y'all, that you don't cook it too fast on the outside and then the inside is not cooked. I said, you don't want to overcook it on the outside, and then the inside, you know, it's not cooked. Okay, so that while that's cooking, let's check on our. I need a fork. Check on our. Okay, so yeah, my bananas. The bananas don't take long to cook, y'all. Neither does the dumplings. So that will be ready here shortly. And I'm going to need something to flip that over. I forgot what I used the last time. Too big. Oh yeah, I can use. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, I'm just kind of moving them aside. Let's see. Okay, yep. So it have a really nice color to it, y'all. Like I said, you don't want to overcook the outside and then the inside is not cooked. And remember the flour, definitely want to make sure your flour is cooked. So, but it should have that nice, you know, that really nice color to it. It shouldn't be just all dark, like really dark on the outside. And then that means if it's dark on the outside, then it might not be cooked all the way on the inside, you know, if it's like cooked real fast. So just want to make sure that it's cooked. And I think I'm going to go ahead and yeah, this right here, like these bananas are cooked. I'd already put the bananas in. I think I'm just going to give these dumplings just a few more minutes, and then I'm going to take it out. But it should be ready here in a little bit, y'all. And then I'm going to start the process for my mackerel. Get another fork, and I think while this is still cooking, I'm just going to poke some hole on top of here, because when I turn it over again, so that I know that grease will go all the way through. I'm just poking a few holes, so when I turn it over, I know it's cooked. It will get all the way through. And see, I didn't use a lot of flour, so I'm going to put the rest of my flour up. Now I'm going to get my pot ready for my mackerel. I already have my bell peppers cut up. I'm gonna add some onions, y'all. I'm gonna add it this time around. Y'all, I don't like onions, but I'm just gonna do them real big so I can take them out while I'm eating. Since I'm cooking for myself and the kiddos this morning, I gotta bear in mind that only because I don't like onion doesn't mean others don't. So, okay. So I have my stuff ready. I'm going to flip this over one more time. I'm going to flip it over. Remember, I had poked it so I know the grease is going to go right through cooking that. And like I say, it have a really good color. It's not just, you know, like all burnt on the outside. And I'm going to get some napkin ready, because you definitely want to get most of the grease out of it. Okay, that's gonna be for that. And I'm gonna pull this over to the side, and I'm gonna start my stuff for my mackerel. So this is finished. Pull it over to the side, and I'm gonna start my pan for my mackerel. Okay, I'm gonna flip this one more time, and then that's it. So I give both sides, you know, a chance to cook evenly. I'm just gonna let this side cook for maybe a minute or so, and then that's it, y'all. Just kind of poke it so I know it cooked all the way in. But y'all, I'm telling you, if you all love plantains, I promise you all, I'm gonna love these fried plantain fritters. My oil ready for my bell peppers and onion. And all I'm going to add in this right here really is some black pepper. And I'm going to go ahead and, I already cleaned those anyway. I'm going to go ahead and get this. The last time I did this, y'all, this part right here pops off and I had to use a knife and cut it. So you just pull it back. And that's it, y'all. Lift this up. Just gently because it will pop off, y'all. Pull it back. And that's it right there. That is it. And I'm going to take out my fritters. They're ready. You always see the color. You see that color right there? I mean, that's really a really nice color. And like I said, for those of you who like your plantains, you're gonna like these. And do not add too much flour. You don't want to add too much flour. I guess it's just enough just to kind of hold it, really. And I'm gonna do some more napkin over here, kind of get some of the grease out of it. And that's it, y'all. That's the from Jamaican fried plantain. I'm sorry, the Jamaican plantain fritters. Now I'm gonna get this going. I'm just sauteing the onions and bell peppers. And remember, y'all, please remember to like, subscribe, and also turn your notification button on so that each time I post something, you all will get to view it. While that's going, I'm going to get a plate. I'm going to turn this down. Okay. That's it, y'all. This is sauteed, and all I'm going to do is just add the mackerel. Here it is. This is the braised mackerel and tomato sauce. And that's it, y'all. And all I'm going to add to this is some black pepper. If you have some, like hot sauce or whatever pepper you want to add to, you can add to it, really. But I'm going to add me some black pepper. Just a pinch of black pepper. And if you want, you can kind of break them apart if you want. I'm not going to leave them like that. I'm not going to really break it apart, but you can just kind of use a fork or something, break them apart. Black pepper, and then I'm going to add one last thing. Mrs. V's special mix to this. And that's it, y'all. That is it. That is it. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and make the plate. And you all, after this, I'm going to need a nap. Like, for real. For real, for real, for real. I already did my morning run. Took my shower. Now I'm in the kitchen. I'm going to eat. I'm going to need a nap after this, y'all. But that's it. So y'all, I love my dumplings. So I'm gonna get me my dumplings. There it is. And I'm gonna get me one of my roll up, y'all. Banana. And the banana came out perfect, y'all, because it didn't break apart. Like, you know, so you gotta be careful when you cook the bananas, because if it's not, they're gonna fall right apart if they're overcooked and they're soft. Which is a good thing. If it's soft, it's a good thing. You want it to be soft. You want the banana to be soft. You don't want it to be tough and hard. I'm gonna turn this off, y'all, because that's finished. And then I'm gonna get me the biggest fritters, y'all. There it is right here. My fritters right there. And then I'm going to get me I'm gonna put my mackerel and stuff right in the middle. This is hot. There you go. Sitting here burning myself, y'all. Okay, so this is the mackerel, y'all. I'm gonna put my mackerel. So like I say, you can break them apart if you want to. Put my mackerel right in the middle, y'all. Woo! This is right here, y'all. I mean, good old country Jamaican breakfast, y'all. Even dinner, we have this for dinner sometime, y'all. Not just breakfast, we have this for dinner. That's one thing in Jamaica, y'all. We're an eating bunch. And there it is. So there it is, y'all. So I have the dumplings right here, and the dumplings again is just flour, cornmeal, just a little bit of cornmeal, and some salt and water made the dough. Then this is the green bananas right here. This is dumpling also, this roll up. This right here is a fried plantain fritters, y'all. So if you love your plantains, you're gonna love this, y'all. So just try it. I promise you're gonna like it. And also the mackerel, and all I put in the mackerel is the red pepper, green bell pepper, and some onions, and then some black pepper. Put it on the stove and saute the bell peppers and onion, then add your mackerel, and that's it, y'all. That is it. Alrighty, y'all, I'm gonna eat this plate, then I'm gonna take a nap. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, please like, subscribe, and turn on your notification buttons, so whenever I post anything, you guys will be the first to see. Alrighty, have a blessed day.